Hi there. Day 5 of the third test between England and New Zealand at Trent Bridge. And it went as expected, a heavy, crushing defeat for England, made worse really by the fact that Smith and Atkinson stuck around for a while and put on a good partnership, which made you think if the others had done that rather than go down in a kamikaze fashion as a kind of tribute to Ben Stokes, um, it might have been a much closer game and England might have even have got a result. I mean, nothing's guaranteed, but that really would have been a way a more fitting tribute or way to go out than just to throw your toys out of the pram, have a massive tantrum, and end up 4 down after 15 overs. But there we go. The, the game was remarkable in the sense that New Zealand had 4 players missing at the start, and another player had to get replaced, another bowler replaced for concussion, and even during the second innings, the other couple of bowlers going down with injuries, and still won by approx 160 runs. It just showed that England, who really should have taken advantage of this, were just not focused. The leadership was non-existent. Leadership from the ECB, from Key, from McCollum, and from Stokes. Their heads were in a different place. They weren't focused. And if you don't focus, you don't, your mind's not really on the job. You're not going to really win a test against decent sides. And the question now is what's next? There can be no way that McCollum and Key stay. They have to go. Um, you can't have just one of them going. And if you have McCollum going, Key staying, he'll just appoint like Andy Flintoff as coach or something because he's his friend. So you would have to have a competent person replacing Key and McCollum. I would suggest Stewart to replace Key. I've said it for a long time, and someone like Kirsten or Langer to replace McCollum. And then they can work with a captain. They can set their agenda and bring a captain in that suits them, and they'd be strong enough to uh, at least get to grips with the captain rather than let him go off, leave him to go on his own devices and not provide the kind of a proper guidance, if you know what I mean. And I think whoever they wanted to pick would be fine by me, but they could even pick from outside the team. Someone like Sam Corrin might well work. Someone who's captained England, I think, in white ball cricket, and definitely captained in the IPL. And he's just someone who is like a competent professional person, which would be a change really. So that's something. They'll also have to look at players um, and and identify which ones they want to stick with and which ones they want to bin. Maybe people like Art. There's no point sticking with people like Archer anymore. He bowls about 4 overs and has to have like a 2 day break. And maybe there needs to be a bit of tough love for people like Brooke and Jamie Smith. But that's up to the new captain, coach, and Supremo. But hopefully that decision does get made very soon, and England can go on with the next stage, uh, uh, the next kind of chapter, and actually try and win series, try and win Ashes, try to win the World Test Championship, and try to win global tournaments again.